Hey, it's me, Frank. Thanks for checking out Dillo's Diz over here on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast, Theme Park Thursday, with Dillo's Diz on all your podcasting platforms. This here is my 1979 Millennium Falcon. I guess I should say the shell of my 1979 Millennium Falcon. We're going to need your input in the comment section following this video. I took this out of my storage unit recently. I'm going to clean it up here and really just going to do a big test here at the end to see if putting batteries in makes the sound effects go. And we can move forward with replacing the parts that are missing from this shell of a Millennium Falcon. I'm giving you all the quote-unquote Star Wars Galaxy's Edge angles here. It's basically what my entire camera roll looks like after my first visit to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in August 2019. I was there opening day for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at hashtag AlwaysMGM in 2019. There you can see the radar dish is missing. You can see that the gun is missing. The decals on the back, I'm a little worried about when we clean up here. I'm going to use just basic soap and water and a cloth. But the decals are particularly dusty. You can see the interior of the ship. The cannon is missing inside the shell of this Millennium Falcon. Hey, it's my Luke Skywalker on Dagobah button from 1980. And then some of you may be familiar with the 5x7 Topps photo cards set that was released in conjunction with The Empire Strikes Back. There you see the Rogues Gallery of bounty hunters, the epic Luke and Vader shot on Cloud City earlier. Well, of course, no spoilers, no 40-year-old spoilers on that photo of Darth Vader. Luke on the Tauntaun on Hoth. There's a nice publicity photo of Harrison Ford as Han Solo. Clearly a Bespin pose there. Oh, and one for C-3PO and R2-D2 on Hoth. Why not? They should get their own publicity photo. What else we got in here? Oh, well, you know, nothing is complete without a Darth Vader publicity photo with a couple of stormtroopers. Luke in his Hoth gear, and Billy D. Williams as Lando Calrissian. Can I get it up the right way? There it is. I thought Lando Calrissian was well used in The Rise of Skywalker myself. There's Luke with Yoda. And here are the directions for the Millennium Falcon. I printed this off the interwebs. You can see which pieces are going to be missing. Earlier in the video, you saw that the landing gear is all in place, all three pieces of the landing gear. But you can see what we're going to have to do here to potentially put this Millennium Falcon back together. All the labels, including the chessboard. The chessboard is missing in its entirety. It could be somewhere else in my storage unit, quite honestly. And there you see the batteries that are going to be needed for the Falcon, the cannon, the radar dish, all the things that are currently missing. We might take it to eBay should the batteries in the Millennium Falcon work. And as mentioned, the landing gear. There's the radar dish. It's like the end of Return of the Jedi right there. And there is the storage container lid for the cargo. One of the things that I thought was missing from Smuggler's Run, I really wanted to go inside the storage unit. And here we're going to clean. We'll do this in a little bit of fast motion here. Again, a little soap, a little water, a little cloth as we go through. Clearly, my Millennium Falcon went through and saw a lot of action 40 years ago. I wish I knew the order in which this fell. I don't recall pieces of the Falcon breaking. I don't know if when it got put away and the boxes got moved around and things got rearranged, if that's when it started coming apart. But I don't remember it falling apart when I was in possession of it. My Death Star, my first Death, I had 2 Death Stars. The first one totally fell apart. And I think the second one did too. I still have the elevator shaft of my first Death Star and the trash compactor. The 2 pieces that still remain from, I think it's my second Death Star. It could have been from my first. I don't know. But the soap and water here on the Millennium Falcon working particularly well, and is going to look actually pretty spiffy when all is said and done. It's coming off really well, including on those back decals. Didn't take the decals off. It didn't wither away. It didn't disintegrate. You see the cockpit, the top of the cockpit missing as well. And then the moment of truth arriving, the battery container here. And there you see a little button that will trigger the sound effects that go with the 1979 Kenner Millennium Falcon. Have you seen that there's a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Millennium Falcon that Target is issuing? I think they're sold out of the pre-orders at the moment. And but that's going for $400, that Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Millennium Falcon. Opening the battery container now, and we'll be loading in the batteries. That Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Millennium Falcon includes Chewie with a bunch of Porg in his hand. I almost called them Furbies, but they are Porg. And Hondo is also included in that $400 Target special Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Millennium Falcon. Here we go with the batteries now. Let's see how it's all going to turn out here in the end. Again, please comment below. Let me know what you think my next steps would be, no matter what happens with the installation of these batteries and the results. Should I still fill in all the missing parts? Should I still try to order everything? Try to put my Falcon back together, even though the sound might not work? Should I maybe try to see how to rewire such a toy? I don't know how to do such things. I probably should check other YouTube videos as well. I'm sure somebody would tell me how to fix a battery compartment on a 1979 Kenner Millennium Falcon. So here we go with the batteries. Wah wah. So the batteries did not work, so we're going to keep dreaming about the Millennium Falcon on the planet of Batuu and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Thanks for joining us. Let us know what you think I should do next. And subscribe to Dillo's Diz here on the YouTubes. Thanks so much.